Good evening, everyone. I have 6:01. We're going to go ahead and call the Elkhart Historic and Cultural Preservation Commission regular meeting for Thursday, March 19th, 2026 to order. We'll start with a roll call and we'll start to my immediate right.
Bobby Glassburn.
Jay Whitmer.
Bill Zimmerman.
Doug Mulvaney.
Okay. Second item on the agenda is, or the third item on the agenda is approval of the agenda. So if everybody will take just a moment and look through that, we'll entertain a motion for approval if everything looks okay.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Okay, the agenda is approved as submitted. Item number 4 this evening is approval of the minutes for the February 19th, 2026 meeting. If everybody wants to take a few moments and look through that, I'll accept a motion for approval or to make any changes.
I move approval.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Okay, the minutes have been approved here. We'll go ahead and sign these here.
My copy still has Ann on the signature line, but I think I have an old copy. You corrected that, right? Yes, I thought.
Okay, moving on. Well, I don't see any visitors present here this evening. So we'll move on to, is there any old business that needs to be addressed? Okay. Having no old business, we'll move on to any new business. Anything new we need to talk about? No? Okay. This time we'll move on to the staff items. In front of us, we have the packet for 26-COA-02 at 215 East Indiana Avenue. Kyle?
Okay. The petitioner is La Casa Inc. The site location, as previously mentioned, was 215 East Indiana Avenue. The description of the proposed work is the installation of roof-mounted solar array on the roof. The applicable guidelines for solar panels, wind turbines, equipment should be installed in a way to be reversible without harm to the historic material and is located away from public view. Installation of equipment on a roof is a last resort if no suitable ground location are possible. Equipment proposed for roof installation shall be mounted on roofs not facing or visible from a public street and installed as flush to the roof surface as possible. Equipment should not extend above the ridgeline. Staff approvals can be given for the installation of solar panels when placed on ancillary buildings or secondary roofs or rear wings not visible to the public from a public street. Do you want me to just continue on to the staff analysis? Okay. Staff analysis. The petitioner is requesting to install roof-mounted solar array on the roof to generate electricity for the building to reduce energy bills and to cut costs. Solar panels were originally installed sometime between 2009 and 2013 on the western rear of the building, with this now being the next phase. The only visible solar panels from the public street on East Garfield Avenue and Francesca Avenue are located on an addition at the rear, which is shorter than the main building and is in the first row, as the later addition of the school. The remaining solar panels on the rear of the main building are not visible. The proposed solar panels will be placed on the roof of the original school. Based on existing solar panels on the roof of the building, the proposed solar panels should not be visible from the street as they will be placed further back than the existing panels. A permit was applied for on December the 17th to install the solar panels on the roof of the building. This is the final step in the approval process. The proposed work meets the district guidelines for installation of solar panels and has been approved by staff. Recommendations. Staff recommends approval of the request based on the following findings of fact. The proposed installation of the solar panels meets district guidelines for roof mounted as no suitable ground location was possible and has been seen as the last resort for placement. Number two, the proposed installation of the solar panels will be installed reversible and will not harm the building's features or historic materials. Number three, the proposed installation of solar panels will be located to not face and shall be shielded from the public view. Number four, the proposed work will not extend above the roof line and will meet historic district guidelines for solar panels. Number five, the proposed work meets the requirements for installation for solar panels and has been approved by staff due to not being visible from the public right of way.
Thank you, Kyle. Any questions, concerns from the commission? Paperwork? Okay. Deb, you good with everything on that? Okay. Okay, very good. Okay, thank you, Kyle. At this time, we'll move on. Are there any announcements to come before the commission?
I guess the only announcement is thank you all
Mayo?
for,
We need to approve that.
yes, yes.
Take a vote? Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. All right, this time we'll move for a vote on COA 02.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same? Okay, motion has been carried. And no announcements to come before the commission? All right, if so, I'll move for a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Yeah, announcement. Kyle have an announcement?
I was just thanking you all for showing up. That's really it. Staff had promised you that we would be meeting quarterly, and meeting for just a staff report, I don't think is enough to justify a meeting. So moving forward, if it's only a staff report until we have COAs that require board action,
Okay.
then that's when we will be meeting, because that's what we had promised you. And we know it's a nice day, and this can be an interruption to your schedule. And I appreciate you all being here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you,
Thank
Kyle. Okay, adjournment has been moved and seconded, correct?
Yes.
Okay, we are adjourned at 6:09 PM. Thank you, everybody.
Whatever.